All right, here we go again. Buckle up, rough roads ahead. Another day, another dollarless. So again, when people tell you they're victims, yeah, a wealthy person could be a victim, but highly unlikely. It's one of their scams. They wouldn't have that money if they weren't part of the thing to begin with, or one thing or another thing. People in those things are not empowering and enriching the everyday person. They won't even empower and enriching, the upper middle class. You got to be able to give to get. It's all quid pro quo, the whole economy. So it's not free enterprise. It's quid pro quo. And sex counts as payment. Contract murder counts as payment. Love some music. Some music. Let's get on. So remember, although Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed for attempting to force sex on the angels, we have a whole episode which I don't know of a church in the world that I've been in that brought up that episode of Abraham asking for mercy from God for the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't think the church has ever preached on that I know. You see? Ignorance, willfully. Wild. You'll, this older guy's walking. I got probably not, maybe 10 years older than me, I guess. But he's walking and he's got his, he said 20 years. Almost. So he's got his shirt pulled up like a halter top, but he's hot, He's got a towel around his neck. Like, what are you doing? He's old enough to be part of that era where nobody really even thought about it. Right? My grandmother was like that. Bubby was like that. I saved Bubby's life. Didn't mean anything to her. So I was in between enlistments. I was living at my cousin's house, and Bubby. Let's set up here. And Bubby was choking on something really bad, really bad. I never did a Heimlich maneuver ever before in my life. I got up behind her, I went poof, and that chicken bone came out or whatever it was, but she couldn't breathe. Never made a difference to her. Probably nobody else did that for her in her life. That just shows you they're bullshit. I used to drop everything and come help rescue my uncle because she couldn't find him. Well, of course, when I got near the end, everybody was like flies on shit trying to get the inheritance. do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's like something's bringing up. So one of the cops like, "Well, you get mad because Larry doesn't work, but you wouldn't let him work. Every time he made movements in that direction, you let it be known that you put your fabricators in and fabricate something. And then, of course, all his fails pay millions. They, just like they get mad at homeless people, they're the ones that make them unhoused. They attack them until they run off into the streets. God will get them. Oh, you're gonna let me go? Thank you. There, you had the turn signal, but you're real nice there. You had the green arrow, but you're gonna wait for me. Isn't that nice? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I had the green. I had a green arrow. Turn lane. So I had to clean my ears too with that stuff. But they, when they attack, it just everything falls apart. You can't get to it. About to do it again. They got a new one that comes with a saline solution, I guess. Saline solution. Saline is the Mustang, right? Like you use to clear your nasal passages. There's little bottles. They come with that, but it's for the ear canal, hasn't it? And you just go. Psh. Then you don't have to worry about using that bubble. But the one I bought had both. You don't have to worry about using water. So I use the salt and then I rinse it with the water. Purify. Use only purified water. Could drink some coffee. I didn't drink much coffee. I probably had like a quarter of a cup. So again, the idea that my friend shouldn't have went to the bus stop until the last second was intuition. I imagine the bus didn't come till a couple hours later or something. And she'd already been there like 6 hours, and it was because she was like, she just like didn't know what to do with herself after an hour. Like they're in her head. I got an Elon vehicle in front of me. 07HQ88. Is that an HQ vehicle? Temp tag. To me, it looks like the amphibie car. The amphibious vehicle. One of those duck, what do they call it, a duck boat or something? I don't know. Something with a duck. I can call it a duck or something. Or a downscout. No, I'm not like an aficionado of the Cybertruck, really. I mean, it is what it is. But it's kind of like the DeLorean. Either you like it or you're just like, eh. I'd rather get me a 71 Mustang Mach 1 with a 429. Actually, they didn't have them at 79. Yeah, they had a 429, didn't they? I have to look it up. No, they had 351 Cleveland. They had the 429 Boss. Didn't they have a 429 Cobra Jet? But maybe you had to get a Torino to get that. I don't know. I got more car knowledge than a lot of people as far as classics. Yes, that's why Satan brought them all back when I couldn't get anywhere with them. See all these classic cars. Those are all the cars like I studied over my lifetime and was attempting to get, but of course we can't get to even a house. You're not going to get to a classic car or a Bronco. All right, stay peaceful. Praise God and all that you're going to do. Praise God.